Okay, well, hi. We're live. Whether I'm ready or not, we're live. Make sure we're on. All right. So welcome. I'm Stacy from Old Town Quilt Shop, and here in Orchid, California. And this is our weekly Live at 5 video on Wednesday afternoons. We're continuing to do them even though we are open for business because there's still lots of people that haven't come in yet, but they still really want to see, the fabrics that we're getting in. So we'll continue to do these for a little while. So we'll let a few people come on before we really start. I'll give you all the pertinent information here. So our website, www.oldtownquiltshoporchid.com. If you need to email us, it's oldtownquiltshop@gmail.com. And if you need to call us, it's area code 805-938-5870. So that's all the information that you need to get a hold of us. You can shop on our website. You can just scroll through and see all the pretty fabrics and then come in and touch them and feel them and decide what you want to purchase. We're also happy to help you if you want to know, does this fabric really go with this fabric? It looks like it does online, but maybe it really doesn't in person. So we're always happy to help you. Just give us a call and we'll do what we can to make sure that you get what you want. All right, do we have enough people on that we can get started? Okay, so we will start with fabric. We did get a little bit in, and shockingly, not a dot to be found. I don't know what happened this week. It's because we had so many before. Okay, so we have America the Beautiful. This is from Clothworks. It's $12.85 a yard. And so we have this really nice, it's patriotic, but it doesn't have to be. It's just red, white, and blue floral. We've had something similar to this before, a patriotic floral that we've used in a pattern, and it looks really great, but you could use this anywhere. And then, of course, we have the wonderful stars on red. It's kind of an orangey red with like the kind of faded out stars. I believe these are not digital. They're just regular because of the selvages. Yeah. Okay, so anyways, again, that's America the Beautiful, $12.85 a yard, and they're from Clothworks. I don't think we had another. I think this is all we had coming of those. It's possible. Okay, carrying on the kind of patriotic theme, we have Bandana from Banyan Batiks. So these are $13.80 a yard. And here we have the blue. It's a navy blue, but it's kind of tone on tone. So you've got a couple of different colors going on there. Oh, it looks horrible on the camera. It really looks, it's tone on tone. It's, this is kind of a deep navy. This is a really, really dark blue. This is a little bit lighter and even lighter there. And they kind of look, I don't know, like floral splotches. It really just doesn't look good on there. It's much better in person. And then we have jelly rolls. So these are 2.5-inch strips, and these are it's a half strip roll. Only 20 strips in here. And these have the red, the blue, and then also kind of a little lighter blue and a gray. Again on camera, the light, just the colors just don't come through the way that they should. And we did get another red in this line that we haven't gotten yet, and I don't know what it is. I don't remember what it was. It might have been the stars. Hopefully we'll get them in soon. But these are batiks, so they're Banyan Batiks. It's called Bandana. Just type Bandana in and search, and it'll come up. But everything that we talk about today is in all the new stuff. If you're going on shop, just click on all the new stuff, and all of it's going to be in there as well if you didn't catch the name of anything. And we keep it in there for about a month or so. So you'll be able to find it even if you're binge watching our shows. Okay, we couldn't get away without a white on white, however. This is called Hopscotch. It is $12.20 a yard. This is an Allison Glass from Andover Fabrics. Now, if you're familiar with Allison Glass, she always has very geometric and kind of really cool designs, and this one is just super interesting. I'm going to open it up all the way so you can really see the whole design. Hopefully it's coming through here. So it's almost like, you know, math, compass points and, you know, like stars, and just, it, again, it's very geometric and just really cool. Great background. Works well with all of her other designs. Also works well with tulip ink or cave facet or anything that you need white on white for. So, and this is a very white. It's a pretty bright white. So again, that's Hopscotch by Allison Glass. And another white, this one is called Soften the Volume from Art Gallery Fabrics. It is $13.80 a yard, and it has kind of like beige, I call them V's or birds, all over the place. And then we also have a fat quarter bundle. So this is from a collection of all low volume fabrics, which are all whites and creams and beiges, you know, very soft neutrals, which I happen to be working on one of those right now. But this is really cool. This is kind of the colors of them. So they're all just, you know, light beiges, creams, think, you know, hot tea with cream in it. Just a very beigey, and I don't have one open, but it's all different designs in there. So you've got like newsprint, I think there's a floral in there, there's some geometrics, and these little rainbow looking shapes, curves. So there's all kinds of different designs in there. But as you guys hopefully know, we love Art Gallery Fabrics, and on their selvages they print Feel the Difference, and you really do have to feel the difference in their fabrics. We just love the hand of these. They're just soft and they're nice to work with, and they don't fray as much as some other fabrics do. So really nice fabrics. Okay, oh, and the fat quarter bundles are $39.99 each, and they have 10 fat quarters in them. So if you have a pattern that uses some fat quarters and you want it to be a nice and soft pattern, that's great for that. Or you could cut them up and use them as backgrounds, like kind of a scrappy low volume background. So kind of Wonderful is good for that. A lot of times they put in a lot of different fabrics for their backgrounds rather than just using one. So kind of a, you know, fun, neat way to get you outside your box and use something different. Okay, patterns. We got a lot of patterns this week, and we have a lot more coming too. All right, so this one is Dot and Dash, and you can see that it's a very modern, bright, fun quilt. You know, they show it in a rainbow of colors, but you could do it in neutrals, or you could just do it in one color, two colors, three colors, you know, so many different options for this. And this one is fat quarter friendly from the throw size up. Baby side is fat 8s, or you can use jelly rolls for it if you want more of a scrappy type of look. You know, because the 2.5-inch strips, so jelly rolls, 2.5-inch strips. Oftentimes you get the whole collection, so there's 40 pieces in the jelly rolls, and generally there's no duplicates, and so you get a very wide variety of things. So if you wanted it to look scrappy, then you can cut your own strips or buy a jelly roll for that. So we just think this is a really cool, modern looking. It shouldn't be too difficult. Looks like it's just strips. So there's that one. And then we have breadcrumbs. All right, now I know that the cover pattern is not very attractive. However, when we were looking at the plaids, the plaid batiks, this came up and we thought that this would be a really easy table runner and placemat set for someone who maybe is just getting back into quilting or is looking to start doing some quilting. These are not very difficult projects to do, and so of course they would look better in other colors. You know, this is a plaid, but then they show it in the batik there. And you can see a little bit bigger batik, but it uses yardage, and so a good way to, if you're learning the actual quilting, so, you know, table runners and placemats are a great way to kind of practice some of that, maybe free motion or just stitch in the ditch or using your walking foot with the wave ruler. So that's called breadcrumbs, and that's table and placemat, table runner and placemat. And because we just can't get enough of By Annie, we have a Place for Everything 2.0, And what's cool about this, and it's hard to see on the cover of the pattern, but it's kind of like a book. So you have your main outer parts, and then these are the pages, and you've got 2 sets of pages. So it's really, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each front has this on it, and each back has those on it. You can, you know, totally customize those as well. But instead of doing running with scissors, you could do this and fit a lot more, you know, things in there. I don't know if we're going to do a sample of this or not, so you're kind of on your own. But as always, it includes the coupon for the video tutorials, and I highly, highly, highly recommend watching those for all of her projects. It just is a good place to learn techniques. And we have everything that you need for it, all of the hardware, the strapping, the mesh, the vinyl, everything, soft and stable, fusible, all that kind of stuff. So again, 3 different fabrics: a main, a lining, and a coordinating. Okay, and the last one we have is called Wiltons Whey. Again, another very modern geometric type pattern with the diamonds here. And this one takes fat quarters. So again, if you've got a fat quarter stack that you've been kind of waiting to bust into, this is a good opportunity. Or you could probably even do it sort of scrappy if you've got a lot of big chunks of fabric at home that you want to use up. It would be good for that. Now this one uses, it recommends, it doesn't say that it's required, but it highly recommends using the Block Lock half rectangle triangle ruler set, which is this guy here. And with the glare, it's hard to see, but it does have the same as what the Block Lock for half square triangles has, is the ridge in here so that you can square them up. So it's 2 triangles, and then on the back there's the other side. So it, you know, the line goes both ways, and the pattern gives you instructions on how to use it, as well as there's a free pattern inside the ruler that shows you exactly how to cut, sew, and then trim with the ruler. So Block Lock half rectangle triangle ruler. It's a lot of shapes in there. But again, this is helpful for this pattern. You don't have to have it. I'm sure that they show you a way to not have to use that, to just use, you know, a regular ruler, probably with a 45 or 60 degree line on it. So fat quarter friendly though, you know, that's a good thing to use. Okay, back in stock by popular demand is the Quilter Select Ruler Bundle. And this is a super great deal. So if you were, this has a 6x6, an 8x8, a 12x12, and an 18x18 inch ruler from Quilter Select. And what we like about the Quilter Select ones is that they have, you can see that they're kind of yellow. So they have a type of coating on the back of them that makes them non-slip. Like you seriously, you put it on your fabric and it doesn't move. So it's great for squaring things up. We really like the 18x18 for when you're squaring up your quilt. You've gotten it all quilted and you need to trim off all that excess so that you can bind it. This ruler is super helpful. And for making napkins, if you need to cut 16.5-inch squares for your napkins, or 18.5-inch squares, no, 18-inch squares, then this ruler is perfect. You just put it down on your fabric, cut it, and you're good to go, and it doesn't move. But if you were to buy all of these, all 4 of those rulers by themselves, individually, it would retail at over $150. But we have a special deal, package deal, that they are $109.99. So this is a really good deal. If you have not been introduced to Quilter Select rulers, you should come on into the shop and we'll show you, because we use one to cut your fabric here in the shop. We all have them at home and love them and use them all the time. So these are fabulous. So we do have a couple of these back in stock for you to purchase. Don't delay, as they did go very quickly last time. By the end of the video, we were out. Okay, now we have, so we had run a program, we had run a program eons ago, or we had started the program eons ago and had people sign up for a pillow kit of the month. And we happen to have a couple of extra kits from each month, so we are going to go ahead and sell those. So we have, they're from Riley Blake. They come in this really cool box, but it has all the fabric that you need to make the pillow. All you have to provide is the pillow form and then batting and muslin to quilt the top. So we have 2 kits from each month. So this happens to be the first month. This was, for April. And they include the box, and these are really cool boxes. So they open up, it's a real nice hard box, deep, so good for storing supplies or such. So I will go ahead and show you every one that we have available. And the pillow finishes at 20 inches, and we do have 20-inch pillow forms, and you only have to get one because you're going to be swapping them out every month. And it does an envelope back. And they retail at $39.99, $29.99, $29.99. Okay, so this is the raindrops one. This is from April. So it includes everything that you see here, all of the fabric, including the binding and the fabric for the back. So that's that one. Oh, these are not online, so you'll have to call, or I'll have to put them on. This is the May one. And this one is an applique. The first one was a foundation piece, and they all come with full instructions on how to do it. This is a raw edge applique. You could do it another way if you really wanted to. And then this one was for June. Nice sun. This is all just pieced. There is fusible on there, but again, you can just do raw edge. And then we have the current one for July, Stars and Stripes. And again, you can see it's envelope back, so it's very easy to put in. You don't have to mess with the zippers or anything like that. They do have binding for all of them. They're all bound, so none of them are, pillowcased or ones that you turn. So they all are like this. All right, so we do have 2 of each of those available. I will get them onto the website, but for the time being, until they're on there, you can either email us or give us a call and let us know, I want the sun or the flowers or, whatever. And just let us know that you want those. And we will have 2 every single month from here until January.
Yeah, whenever it ends.
Whenever it ends. So it goes 12 months, and these are the first 4, so we'll have 8 more to go. Okay, so a couple more things I wanted to talk about. I have to get my cheat sheet. So every Wednesday is Fat Quarter Wednesday, in case you aren't familiar with our shop. So our fat quarters are normally, yes, in the store, not on the website, because we don't sell our fat quarters on the website individually. So in the store, Fat Quarter Wednesday, normally our fat quarters are $3.25, and on Wednesdays they are $2.75 each. So, that's 50 cents, okay, 50 cents, but if you were to buy 12, then you save $6. And how many of these patterns take 12 fat quarters? So it is a really good deal. And let me tell you, we do get people in on Wednesdays and they buy stacks. I had someone in earlier that bought almost 20 fat quarters and she saved a bundle. So, it really is a good deal when you think about it. And price of fabrics are going up. We have not raised the price of our fat quarters, and we're even discounting them for you. So, so think of all the patterns that you have that take fat quarters and come in on a Wednesday and buy a whole bunch of fat quarters. Make us cut some more on Thursday. Okay, also next Tuesday is TMI. That's the Tuesday Morning Indulgence, where you get to chat with me and Mom about anything you guys want to. It's always a good, a good discussion. We always talk about something fun every time. It's a chance for you to get to know us a little bit better, us to get to know you a little bit better, and just, meet other people. I mean, we've had people connect on there who would never have connected, otherwise. So it's a really fun time. It's only an hour. It's from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. because we open the store at 10, so we have to get off. So, it's just an hour. We send the link in, the newsletter, and then on Monday night I send a reminder email also with the link, and you just click on the link and just, join us on Zoom at 9 a.m. on next Tuesday. And we do this every other Tuesday. So next Tuesday is the day, June 8th. And then the class that we have coming up in July, on July 17th, is called Turnstile. And we have 2 spots left in that class. And remember, we are, limiting how many people we have in the classroom to 10. So just keep that in mind. So once we fill those, we'll start, a wait list. And you have to be, of course, fully vaccinated to be in the class. So we do just require that. And in the shop, we're still requiring masks. It's still a state mandate, so don't forget about that. You can come in the front door if you'd like. You can go in the back door if you'd like as well. You come in, go either door, whatever you choose. All right, I guess that's probably everything. Any questions, comments? No, everybody's quiet. Yeah, Jeff's out of town, so nobody's commenting. Okay, well, hello to everyone who is out there, and be sure to come in and see us and say hello and see all the good fabrics. Alrighty, have a great night.